Welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you the leaders in dental education discussing hot topic courses and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm interviewing Katherine Eitel Belt. Thanks for being here, Katherine.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Now, Katherine is creator of the Lioness Principle, which helps professionals communicate with more authenticity and effectiveness. Her company, LionSpeak, helps people find their unique voice and speak with greater clarity and inspiration. Now, Katherine, we know you have a couple of courses that are somewhat different. Can you help us understand how do we sort through these and determine what would go where? Can you help us know a little more about each of them?
Okay. So LionSpeak as a company coaches in three different lanes. We're a communications coaching company, as you said. And under that umbrella, we coach and train and speak in three different lanes, we call it. One lane is patient-facing communications. And so the presentation we do that's geared for that lane is on telephone skills. We can also incorporate financial conversations into that presentation. But it would be focused on the interaction between an administrator or a team member and a patient. How do they upgrade that customer service? How do they manage those telephone calls and financial conversations at a much higher level? We are known for doing that in a very unscripted way. So we give them a framework to work with, but within that framework, we really encourage them to be who they are and to show up really big in that conversation. So super fun to do that. In the middle lane for us is a lane that is team-facing, we call it, team-facing communications. So in that lane, it's a leader to team. So how do they bring people on board to align with their vision for the business? It's team to team. So culture, team culture. How do we create a culture of support and accountability and professionalism? And conflict. So this might include team to patient or team to team. How do we have those crucial conversations that a lot of us avoid? How do we do that in an elegant and professional way? So that speech there on leadership is about how leaders think differently, and therefore from that platform, how do they speak in a more effective way? And then our third lane is audience-facing communication. So that would include sort of a train the speaker and train the trainer programs. The train the speaker program is for anyone, any professional that wants to make a presentation to a group, whether that's the owner of a company or whether it's a department head or a department trainer that wants to make a presentation and really wants to land that message and not have a boring presentation, a boring speech. So we teach them how to put together a speech in a really easy way, how to deliver that speech in a very professional yet compelling conversational way. And the Train the Trainer program is really geared for internal trainers that want to deliver their content, their systems, their technology, all of the training they need to do internally, but they want it to be engaging and interactive. They want to have ways to test and make sure that people have gotten it. And so we teach them all how to do all of that. So those are basically, Vanessa, the three different modalities that I speak on, and it's that sort of that patient-facing, team-facing, and then audience-facing presentations. So it's all under the umbrella of great, unscripted, authentic, consistently exceptional communications.
That's really clarifying. Thank you. So if the event planners who are listening would like more information on any of those courses individually, that is available at our website, dentalspeakersbureau.com, and also at your website, lionspeak.net, under the Meeting Planner tab. So before we wrap up today, could you give us a little bit more idea about what's unique about the way you present? Now, we know that you're a trainer who trains other trainers, so tell us a little bit more about how does that play into your presentations?
I think there's a couple things that makes us unique. I am an expert in adult learning. I have quite an extensive background in that. And so you can imagine all of that is applied to every presentation that I do. Highly engaging, highly interactive from the moment we start. We incorporate story, we incorporate exercises for the groups to engage in. And I think another tool that we use with great success is the tool of demonstration. So in almost every course we do, we allow the audience to contribute their greatest challenge in association with that topic. So if it's phone skills, they might contribute their hardest telephone call or the hardest question from a patient. And we demonstrate how the tools we've just given them can apply. Or in leadership, they might give us their hardest conversation, the conversation they've been avoiding. And we show them how we can not know what they're going to say, but we can apply these techniques and we can be successful. And audiences, I have found, love that we will entertain anything from the audience and apply the skills in real time so that they're convinced that they actually do work back at the office. And so I think that's very different from us. And maybe the third thing I would say that makes the presentations that I do unique is I'm very intentional about people leaving feeling empowered, feeling inspired, and profoundly moved and transformed. That's a goal of mine, and we've been really successful with that. So if meeting planners want something where people feel uplifted, they feel like they've learned some really current and progressive things, and it's been interactive and fun, then I hope they'll consider the presentations that I have to offer through LionSpeak.
Oh, that's exciting. Thank you for sharing that. I love your enthusiasm about it. It's clear by just watching and listening to you speak how well spoken you are and how you're with your thoughts. And so I think definitely great to be there as an expert and to share that with our dental audiences and audiences beyond dental. So thank you. Thank you for sharing all that with us today, Katherine. And before we go, any parting thoughts for the event planner, something that they should know about your courses that we haven't already shared?
I think that's pretty much it. I would just leave with this, that one of my goals is to make sure the meeting's a smashing success and that the attendees say, oh, we want more like this, and that they're really thrilled about the choices of speakers and about the level of engagement and the usefulness of the information. So my goal is to make the meeting planner look good, make the meeting shine, and have our attendees leaving going, yes, more of that, and so we're really committed to that.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Katherine, for being here. Thank you for watching this episode, and for more information on bringing Katherine to speak for your next meeting, visit dentalspeakersbureau.com. Thanks for tuning in.